Traveling and exploring have always been some of my favorite things to do, and one of my favorite places to go exploring is in northern Minnesota. Recently, I went on a trip up north with a friend, purely with the intent just to record what we find.
Do you remember?
Exactly. I don't remember.
Exactly. So
I'm just trying to, I don't know, dude. Check this out.
In northern Minnesota, the further north you go, eventually it'll come to a point where you hardly have any cell service, you don't see any cars, hardly any towns, and the only sign of humanity that you have is the road that you're driving on. But other times, you can find nature taking back and consuming its environment. Houses abandoned by the Air Force, cars left to rust, a tuberculosis sanitarium no longer needed and left to crumble to the ground. Today, there are many different ways to capture the moments in front of us. Everybody has a camera on them at all times, so it's easy just to capture whatever you see. And everything we capture today can be perfectly preserved for years to come. We didn't have that luxury back in the day, though, and because of this, there's a lot of lost media today, and I think a lot of lost media is held on VHS tapes. When I see VHS footage, I experience a wave of nostalgia that brings me back to when I was a little kid. I used to love renting VHS tapes from the video store and rewatching the tapes over and over again until it was time to return them. Growing up, I was able to experience the movement from VHS to DVD and see VHS start to become a forgotten form of media among people around me. I saw the VHS shelves in stores slowly dwindle to nothing, as if it never existed. It makes me wonder how many VHS tapes are out there and how much media has been lost from not being transferred to digital. How many memories from the past have been lost? And it makes me wonder, what part of the human experience occurred here that has never been shared? What's been recorded here that's never been shared? Who were the kids who grew up in these streets? How did life look here? Who drew all these dicks?
Nice cock.
Maybe part of our shared human experience is meant to be lost, though. Maybe we aren't supposed to record the different things that we see. Maybe we shouldn't post all of our thoughts online. Access to the internet and being able to share different videos, photos, and stories makes me want to post more so that more people can see or hear these different things and experience them with me. But maybe I should keep some experiences for myself, or share photos to only a few friends instead of trying to show the whole world. The human experience is an interesting cycle that we all share, but it always ends the same. So what's the point, you might be wondering? I think everyone comes to their own conclusion with that question, and the conclusion I came to is, who cares? I explore and travel to experience things for myself, and I capture different moments because they're moments that I enjoy and want to remember. I shouldn't be overthinking all this stuff. I'm just here to have fun and share some joy with people. So if the videos I record, photos I take, or art I make somebody else happy, then that's awesome. But if they don't like it, then who really cares? I'm just gonna go with the flow and experience life as it happens.
Someday about 25 years from now, when we've all grown old from a wondering how, we'll all sit down at the city dump and talk about the good old days. Oh, you'll pass a joint and I'll pass a wine, and anything good from down the line. A lot of good things went down.